In this microlesson, you'll learn about skyboxes and filters in RuneScape. A microlesson is a short and to-the-point video that teaches you about RuneScape. This time, Tanis, co-host of RSBANDB Update, who is also legally blind, will be showing you how to use skyboxes and filters in different ways to make RuneScape more accessible.
For a long time, there was no way to change the lighting in an area of the map. That all changed with the introduction of skyboxes and filters. When this update first dropped, it was seen as primarily an update for RuneScape content creators. However, an often overlooked aspect of this update was what it did for accessibility, where once you had no control and no way to adjust your surroundings, now we can make it bright as midday in a traditionally dark area of the map like Canvas. There are many ways and many places where skyboxes and filters can help you see things better. Quest, clues, skilling, and even combat can all benefit from using a skybox or filter. Of course, this varies from player to player, and the best way to find out if it will help you in a given situation is to experiment. Skyboxes and filters are a very personal thing whose effectiveness can greatly depend on the player's needs and or their circumstances. That being said, there are some general rules you can follow while you explore skyboxes and filters for your own needs. For starters, if an area is too dark, like a dungeon or a low-lighted area of the map, try to lighten it up using the Midday Skybox. Some places where I use the Midday Skybox are the empty throne room, where the Dark Animica mining area is. I also use it in any dungeon, including elite dungeons and slayer dungeons. And don't forget, some areas of quest can be really dark, and a Midday Skybox can be really helpful. On the other hand, if you find yourself being blinded by the light, using the Eclipse Skybox can help dampen down the brightness. One place I use this skybox is the Luminous Divination Rift. There are many other places in the desert that can be improved using the skybox. I've even used it in Prifddinas to help dampen the brightness of that area. Filters are very similar to skyboxes, but can take it one extra step. The filters I found most helpful are high contrast, grayscale, and color invert. The high contrast filter can be useful everywhere for someone who can't see small details or differences in shade, etc. It can help things pop out much better and can save you lots of time when you are forced to look for something small in the area. Color inversion can also be very helpful, but it's very specific in its use. One place where I use it is the ice strike worms. It helps me be able to see the little mounds moving around. Last but not least, the grayscale filter can be useful for some people. Basically, it will give you a high contrast-like effect, but using a much softer palette of grays and whites. Finally, you don't have to have an eye problem to benefit from skyboxes and filters. There are many top PVMers that use skyboxes to help them see certain mechanics of bosses. Next, Angel of Death is one that can benefit from a Midday Skybox along with the elite dungeon bosses. Skyboxes and filters are typically only seen as a way to change how RuneScape looks visually. After watching this video, you should have an appreciation of how to use skyboxes and filters and why they don't just improve how RuneScape looks, they also improve RuneScape's accessibility. If you have a visual impairment or just find certain things difficult to see, please note this micro lesson is intentionally brief. This is just a brief glimpse of what you can do with skyboxes and filters. The rest is up to you. Have fun and experiment. If you found this video useful, then like and subscribe.